Hello and welcome to Light of Uriel. I have started this brand new channel, and I would like to tell you a little bit about that in a little bit. But if you'd like to just get right to the readings, we'll go ahead and introduce the cards, and then your readings will be time stamped below. So, pile 1, you have this card, She Who Thrives, Orchid. And that comes with the rose quartz crystal. Pile 2, you have this card, Perpetua. And that comes with the moonstone crystal. And then you have Kamala for pile 3. And that comes with the obsidian crystal. So pick your card or your crystal, and I will timestamp the piles below. I'll give you a little bit of time here to choose your card or crystal. And if you'd like to continue to listen to a little introduction to my new channel, that will be coming up next. But if you'd like to go into your readings, feel free to do so. So, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my intention for this channel. I have been reading tarot for a little while now, but I do work from home, and so I don't get out much, don't see a lot of people, and I really wanted to, and felt called to actually by my guides, to start this channel to begin readings for people, to help people. And you know, since I work from home and I really don't get out much, don't really have the opportunity to read for other people. So I thought, and Spirit guided me, that this channel would be a way to do that. So few things, because I would consider myself fairly new to tarot, even though I've been doing it for probably a year or two now. I still consider myself new to this, mainly because I don't read for other people that often. Right now, Spirit has me, my guides have me taking cards in a particular way, and so I wanted to make sure I mentioned that I don't typically take cards that turn over in the pile as I'm shuffling. I tend to only take cards that come out one at a time, that fall out. That's how my guides have instructed me to do. That's what they've instructed me to do, and so I trust and do what they tell me. Now, if they do tell me to take something that is flip over or whatever, then of course I do. But you know, I trust them, and I do what they tell me to do. If that's a trigger for you, then I might not be the reader for you. And there are plenty of other very gifted, very tuned in to spirit readers out there. I just wanted to be transparent about that up front. So I am here with this channel with love, and I just want to help people and help guide people and allow Spirit to channel through me to hear, to be the words that you need to hear. And I always, my intention is always that you don't hear what I have to hear, that my words be whatever Spirit wants you to hear. I just wanted to share my intention with you and kind of how I work through things with the cards, to just be, like I said, transparent up front. But I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you found my channel. I don't believe it's by a mistake or a coincidence that you ran upon this reading. There's definitely something here for you. I hope that you find your pile. I trust that you will find the pile that will resonate for you. And if it doesn't resonate, maybe another pile will. And if it does resonate, I do ask that you, or if it doesn't, let me know in the comments below. And I think it will be a great way for us to get to know each other through the comments below. And I'm happy that you're here. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe, if you would like to be a part of this community and be a part of future readings. And I would love a like also if you have it in you and you did like the reading. So thank you for being here, and now we'll get on to the readings. Hi, Pile 1. So you have chosen the Orchid card. She who thrives, flourish, prosper, and blossom. Perhaps you've done some transformation. Okay, so you also chose the rose quartz crystal. I want to go ahead and look at your other oracle cards, and then we're going to read about this orchid card. So we have new beginnings. Maybe there was a transformation that occurred. We have leadership. We have healing. And we have motivation. So I want to start by reading this oracle card, or the orchid card. Orchid, she who thrives, is so sweet, butterflies flock to her. Her eyes show off her vibrant nature with the gold irises set off by delicate butterfly wings of purple and brown. Her hair resonates with energy as it sweeps back off her forehead. Nectar glows on her lips. Here is one who radiates goodness and honesty. Her inner glow comes from her ability to blossom. She attracts wealth in all its forms, companionship, shelter, money. She has learned how to live, so she is a magnet for advancement. Orchid demonstrates how to live the good life while maintaining her innate humaneness. This card assures you that success is yours. Expansion energy reverberates all around you. Your job is to take advantage of the coming abundance. These are good times. If you have a current business project, it is time to strike. Remember, wealth comes in many forms. A new good friend is as valuable as money in the bank. Stay open to the myriad of ways good fortune can arrive. A 4-leaf clover should not be overlooked because there's $1 next to it. You should pick up both while you're at it. And has a few questions as prompts. What does successfulness look like to me? What can I accomplish with an unexpected windfall? How can I view abundance less narrowly? Okay. So, I will say that when I was pulling this card for you, I saw it in my mind's eye, actually, before it came out. I couldn't remember, what the card was about, but I was seeing all this purple. I was seeing a card with a lot of purple on it, and it actually did not come out of the deck. It was flipped over, and I normally don't take cards. I don't know if you listen to the full beginning of the introductory to this pick a card reading or for my channel, but my guides typically don't have me taking cards that flip over in the deck. I usually only take cards that come out one by one. That's just how they have it for me right now. But because I saw this in my mind's eye as I was shuffling for your card, and it flipped over, I went ahead and I took this card. Don't know what that means yet, but thought I would mention it since it's something that happened. So I want to go ahead, and I do have a few ideas right now, but I would like to go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you right now and see what messages the angels have for you. So, angel guides, what does Pile 1 need to know? What is the message that Powin needs to know at this particular time? What do you want Powin to know right now? All right, so angel guides, what does Powin need to know right now? What is this message for Powin? Page of Cups. I'm not going to say anything just yet. What does pile 1 need to know this time? What's your message, angels? I'm going to pull one more card. Angel guides, help me to understand what's going on with Powin, please. What's going on with Powin? I don't take 2 cards that come out. Let's see. Come on. Oh, that one fell and flew out. Well, I could see that already. So we'll come back to these 2 cards, but the 6 of Wands is a card of success and leadership. Funny enough, accomplishments being seen, inspiring others. And I see all that, but there's something I'm missing here. So what is it, angel guides? What am I missing here? What am I missing? What am I missing? Yeah, okay. Well, the Page of Cups can be about being a dreamer. It can be creativity. It can also mean an open and joyful heart. And the 4 of Cups can be missing opportunities for abundance. It could be need to look at the good in your life, be more positive, be more grateful. It could be not appreciating what you have. It could be stability leading to boredom, like apathy. Could also mean introspection. Could be frustration and boredom. Okay. before I say anything else, I want to know, what is this healing card about? Angel guys, what is the healing card about? What's this healing for? Angel guys, what is the healing for Bowline about? The Empress. The Divine Feminine. I feel like there's a bit of a disconnect, which would be why I'm kind of feeling that a little bit in this reading. And I'm just going to say what I'm going with, what I'm feeling here. There's a bit of disconnect. So I do feel like you're thriving. I feel like you're thriving. Maybe you are already in leadership. I don't know. Or maybe that's what's to come. Either way, I feel like this has to do with your career. You're thriving, you're blossoming in your career, things are happening, things seem to be going well on the outside, but you are not happy. You've got success here, but it's not connecting with, things are fine, right? Things are going well, and someone from the outside might think, well, she has it all. She has it all. But it's not connecting here with your heart. It's not bringing you the joy that you truly want. And maybe you've been pushing yourself a lot to have the things that the world would see as successful. But it's not coming from your heart. And that kind of, I actually did see at some point, I don't remember where, I did see the Emperor. And I really feel like you've been chasing you've just been go, and you've been chasing success. And really that's masculine energy. And I feel like there might be a bit of imbalance with your masculine energy. And there's some healing there that needs to occur to allow a little bit of balance to be more of bringing your feminine energy to the forefront. To not be so go, action oriented, but to be more receptive. But let's see here. Let's see what else angels have to say here. Angel guys, what does Paula need to know? Yeah, I think that's what this is. Choosing joy. Manifested dreams. This is where your abundance is. There's a new beginning that needs to occur here. Maybe there's a reason that you're so coming from a masculine energy. Your divine feminine, your feminine side needs some healing, needs to be brought out more. Because I feel like you've just been one thing after another, going after your success. I feel like the goal here is what needs to be shifted. What is the goal? The angel guys, what should the goal be for pile 1? What is this shift that needs to occur? This new beginning. What is this new beginning for pile 1? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. A change. A turning point. A need to relinquish control. So, that is the masculine energy, that control, that wanting to control. Maybe you've been very strict about your life, what you allow yourself to do, what you've really been focused on. And Spirit, angels are guiding you to take a step back. Be more into your feminine for allowing and receiving. It seems like there's some healing that needs to happen in order for that to be more balanced. You've been highly motivated. You have been on a track here to success. But there's a shift that needs to occur if you truly want to be happy and get out of this 4 of Cups state, to truly thrive from your heart, not what the world would deem as thriving, but to find that inner joy, to have that inner joy, right? So what needs to occur, angel guides, for pile 1? What's the advice for pile 1? I normally don't take 2 cards that come out at once. I'm not feeling called to take those. What is your guidance for pile 1? Yeah, I feel like this is where you've been, honestly. Queen of Swords. I do see this as being a bit cold. Maybe you've just not allowed your heart to be in your decision making. You've kept your heart out of your decision making. But that's also going to be the results that you get. As within, so without. If you lead your heart out of decisions you make in your life, you're not going to find joy. You're not going to have love for the things that you do if you leave your heart out of it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being the Queen of Swords, but you see here, I don't know if you can see that. The heart is kind of, that's a cup, which represents heart, emotions, kind of locked up here. I think you need to let your feminine out. And that doesn't matter if you're male or female. We all have masculine and feminine energy. feminine is more connected to her emotions, right? The feminine side is more connected to the emotions, come more out of a space of their heart. And I think that needs to be your motivation going forward. So, angel guides, what happens? I mean, I think this is what happens when you do that, right? You get your desires. You will have your joy. But angel guides, what happens when they begin to come from a place of love? Their feminine and masculine are more balanced. Oh, look here. Here's the Emperor, right? The divine masculine. Authority, power, a natural leader, structure, right? Taking action. Desire for control. Being stubborn. Right? Yeah. What's your guidance here? Angel guides. Yeah. New way of thinking. Learning new things, learning how to live differently, to see things differently. What else, angel guides? I think this is going to be a process, actually. Yeah, you need to go within, definitely. You need some introspection. There's some healing that has to occur, and I think it's going to be a process with, you know, anytime that we've been a certain way for a certain period of time, it's going to take some time to change that. And but I think that if you want your Nine of Cups here, if you want to go from your Four of Cups to your Nine of Cups, there's a change that needs to occur. There's some healing that needs to occur. There's a reason that you don't want your feminine to come out as much as you got your masculine. There's a reason that you feel the need to control things, right? I feel like you've been a little bit uptight. A little bit of this is how everything should go and everything has its place. I must succeed. There's a reason that comes from that, you know. Maybe you grew up poor. I don't know. You know, who knows? Everybody's different and has their reasons for being the way they are, and that's okay, right? This has served you for a long time, right? But right now, you're realizing you're not happy. So it's no longer serving you. So that means there's a shift that needs to occur, and that's okay. That's wonderful. It's great that you're realizing it so that you can make that shift. You can make that change. You can allow your feminine to be healed and to let go of the control and to just allow and receive. Come from a heart. Do things from your heart rather than up in your head all the time. Do things out of love because you find joy in those things. Yeah. An ending. an opportunity to find healing. This way of thinking no longer serves you. It's time to end the cycle. Head towards the sun. You're not finding joy in this anymore. Yeah. Time to take a pause, take a breather, take a step back, reevaluate your life. You're burnt out. This is healing from burnout. Maybe that's what part of the healing is as well. It's a chance for renewal. It's also a chance for self-love. Anything else, angel guides? Look at that. This card is about healing. It's about opportunities, wishes granted, renewed hope, inspiration. I honestly think that this is your message, that it's just time to stop this crazy cycle that you're on, day in, day out, just trying to control everything, have every little thing in its place. You have dreams of being happy, and you're not. You thought all of this would bring you happiness, but it's not. Let go of the control. It's time to have a new way of thinking, a new mindset, a new motivation, a new motivation. Let love be your guide. What brings you joy? What makes you feel the love? You have to go within. Come from a place of your authentic, true self and what brings you joy. If you want these things here, right? Let go of the control and come from a place of love. Take a step back, whatever that looks like for you. Heal from the burnout, rest. Find out what truly brings you joy and what will make you thrive from the inside, not what the world would think as thriving. I think that's your message, Pal One. And yet we have our rose quartz, which is about love. It's about self-love. It has to do with the heart. There you go. What will bring you love and joy in your life? That's your new motivation. That's your new beginning. Live from that, and you will thrive, and you will have abundance. That's your message, Pal One. So I hope and trust. It was definitely my intention that this would be for your highest and greatest good, and that you would hear from the angels what you needed to hear. And if this did resonate, please let me know. It will help me to know if it resonates. And if you would like to join me on this journey, I'd be very happy for you to be part of the community by subscribing. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. And I thank you for being here and for being you. And I wish you luck on your new journey. Hi, Pile 2. So you've chosen this card. Perpetua. She who aches. Sadness, solitude, silent withdrawal. Looks like she's out here in the cold. Doesn't look like she's in any hurry, but she does have a lot of different materials on. Keep her warm. Looks like she has some kind of diary or something. And you chose the Moonstone crystal. So let's look at your pre-chosen oracle cards. I'm going to move these over here. We have patience. This reminded me of a stork. Don't know if that's what it is. I don't think it is, but that's what's reminding me of for some reason. We have blessings. Well, that's good to see. What a beautiful card. You know what? I'm just gonna say whatever I'm feeling, and I'm just gonna say I was feeling something to do with the belly. Maybe that's why it had to do with the stork. Not necessarily fertility or anything like that. I really wouldn't. I don't think at this time want to speak on something like that. I didn't really get that, but I got something about the belly, and I'm seeing this yellow right here, which is reminding me of the solar plexus chakra. She who aches, sadness, solitude, silent withdrawal. I don't know. We'll just see where this leads us, okay? Oh, you got 3. I think you were the only pile that got 3 of those. So we got diligence here. Yeah, well, you have 3 of these cards, and the other piles only had 2. Can you see everything? Yes. Okay. And then we have peace. Lovely, lovely. And rebirth. Okay. I want to read this here. Give me just a second to get the book. So let's find Perpetua. Perpetua, she who aches, epitomizes the silent despair sometimes felt when you are separated from something or someone you love. In her heartache, Perpetua has chosen to withdraw into her garden, hushed with snow. In her hands is her journal, where she pours out her pain. Her faithful magpie bears a gift, but she doesn't see it. My dog is barking in the background. Maybe you had some sudden news or something unsettling. It would have to be bad for you to be in. Let's see. Let's just continue here. The gold ring in his beak goes unnoticed as she, let's see. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see that. He has a gold beak. I mean, a gold ring in his beak. Probably hard to see. The gold ring in his beak goes unnoticed, as do the sheets of paper she has cast aside. If only she would see the beauty around her in the quiet trees and the kindness of a friend and her ability to create, then Perpetua might break through her own sorrow. She tries to cover her pain in layers of gorgeous fabric, but when she keeps herself from others, she remains in the solitude of sadness. The message of this card is you may be needlessly mired in your own grief. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Make sure you are doing the work that must be done so you can escape the wintry garden of frozen tears. While it can be hard, you can rise from your place of detachment. Writing is a good thing, even if it's a letter you write but never send. Consider starting a journal if you haven't already. Free yourself by releasing the words racing through your mind, and do not ignore offers of help and assistance. They may come from unexpected allies, faraway places, or even a close neighbor who's as chatty as a magpie. Your sadness will be alleviated and you will begin to move forward if you share parts of yourself again. Soon you'll be able to look back at your footsteps in the snow and see how far you've come. Does have a few prompt here questions. What is the root of this unhappiness? What have I done to begin to dispel my despair? What is one more thing I can do to feel better? Well, pile 2. I am sorry for whatever has caused the sadness. If it was some news that you got, unexpected, jarring news that took away your peace, I am sorry. But it seems as though you're not staying here, which is great news. You have patience and diligence, though, so I do believe this is some work that either will have to be done or has been done. But then you have rebirth. Out of your diligence and patience comes rebirth. And you have peace and blessings. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angel guides, what does pile 2 need to know right now? What is the message that pile 2 needs to know at this particular time? What does pile 2 need to know right now? Angel guides, what is your message for pile 2? Well, look at this. All is not lost. All is not lost. Look at this. Blessings in the 10 of Pentacles. Hello. I don't think you can get much better than the 10 of Pentacles. It's like pretty freaking fabulous. Ten of Pentacles, if you don't know, is about spiritual and material abundance. It is about community. It's about inner peace. It's about contentment. Wow. You know, if you're feeling lonely, this does mention solitude. And she does look pretty lonely here. Out in the cold all by herself. Wow. Maybe it's blessings of community that is headed your direction. But let's see here what else the angels have to say to you. Well, there you go. To me, this is the card of community, the Three of Pentacles. Absolutely. Cooperation, community, sharing and listening, teamwork, working together. Okay. Well, pile two, my goodness. Absolutely. If you have been kind of in a depressed state, locking yourself away from everyone, or maybe you just felt like you didn't have anyone around you, maybe someone hurt you and you didn't trust people and you didn't want to be around people, I see beauty coming back into your life, rebirth. My goodness, two cards really of community and my goodness, that's beautiful. It's beautiful, pile two. What else, angel guides? What's important for pile two to know right now? I'm so happy to see this for you. I'm so happy to see this for you. Maybe you find a new group of people that you feel like you can trust, people that are like-minded, people that do bring you peace. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, pile two. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe you lost someone. My goodness. Maybe you're grieving. Maybe you lost someone, pile two. And if that's the case, I'm so sorry. I have been there. I have been there. Yeah. Maybe you're a widow or a widower. I kind of got that from this card. I didn't mention it. I don't know if that's the case. I am sorry if that's what's happened. I have been there actually myself. And I'm sorry for your loss. I'm feeling very emotional right now. If that's what's happened, I am so sorry for your loss. I have been there actually. I've lost a spouse. At a younger age. Beauty can come from the ashes. That's what I'm hearing. Beauty from ashes. Rebirth. You know, maybe you didn't want a new life. Maybe you thought the life you had was just fine and everything was great. And, you know, you're wondering why something like this would happen. Why does something like this have to happen? Beauty can come from the ashes, pile two, if you allow it to. If you don't stay in the ashes, if you don't stay in the cold. And you know, it's fine for a time. And time is different for everyone. Everyone grieves differently. For you to stay kind of and wallow around in the coldness, the bitterness, it's part of the grieving process, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't stay there. Don't miss the blessings that are around you, like this gold ring that this bird has. Look for the light. Look for the light. Don't stay there. Your loved one wouldn't want you to stay there. You're not doing them any favors by staying there. I apologize, pal, too. I actually got interrupted in the middle of your reading. And that was yesterday, and I wasn't able to finish it. And now it's the next morning, and I've had to reset up everything because I actually use this desk for other things. And get back into your reading. And you know, I've heard someone say before, anything that happens during a reading is usually significant to the reading. So, you know, it may be that the loss you experienced, whether it be for a spouse or any loved one, obviously would have interrupted your life. And there may be a brief time for grieving and for healing, before you can get back into life. It is a rebirth of sorts. It's a reset. And that's okay. If that's where you are right now, that is okay. But look at this beautiful sunshine that we've got coming in here. The sun will shine again on your life. And I apologize, I don't really remember where I was when in speaking when this card came out. You know, not everyone here may be a widower. If that part doesn't resonate, then leave it. But if you are, I have been there, and it is life-changing, but good can come out of it if you allow it. My awakening happened as a result of it, and I have had a rebirth myself, a new life. You know, nothing happens to us. It happens for us. And if you can keep that frame of mind, believe that good will come. I mean, you've got the Ten of Pentacles here, my love. Look at the joy. I don't know if you can see it. I know that the lighting has changed, and I'm sorry for that, but it's just, I mean, look at the yellow. Just see that as the sun will shine. Look at all the yellow in this card. The sun will shine again. Look at the yellow in the blessings card. All the beautiful bright colors. This is what you have to look forward to. Maybe you will have another family again. You will not be alone. You will not be alone. But if you're still here in this heartbreak, I am sorry. I'm so truly sorry. I know it's difficult. Just don't allow yourself to stay there, okay? I want to see what else the angels have for you right now. Angel guides, what else do you want to say to pile 2 at this time? May take you a while to get back into things, you know? One step at a time. One step at a time. It's normal, right? Oh my goodness, look at this. My love, good things are to come for you. 9 of Pentacles. You know, I have to say, you don't need someone else to be happy. You can be happy all on your own. 9 of Pentacles, if you don't know, is a card of spiritual and material satisfaction, personal achievement, right? Look at this. We see here, there's a community here, right? She's by herself. Look how happy she is, all by herself. It's also a card of inner peace, contentment. Oh, this is right here. This is what's in store for you. How beautiful is that? The angels want you to know. You're moving from this to this. Have faith, believe. Rebirth. How beautiful. Okay. You need guidance. Angels, is there any guide? Oh my gosh. I don't typically, if cards, most of the time if they fall out two at a time, I don't always take them. I trust my guides, and they have set up a specific format for me, and occasionally we do veer from it, and I think it's just for me right now as I'm learning to keep kind of me from being confused. Actually, I usually only take one card at a time, but I'm gonna take these cards because this is going right along the lines of our reading here. Oh, the Star is a beautiful card of wishes granted, and more importantly for you right now, oh my goodness, healing after traumatic events. It's a card of inspiration and renewed hope. Gosh, I feel that for you. You will heal. Grief never goes away, it just changes, right? Grief is a beautiful sign that we loved. You will heal from this, pal, too, and have a beautiful life. And your loved one would want that for you. They would want that for you. Ooh. And this Page of Swords, you know, life will be different than it was before. You'll learn your new life, your new way of doing things. I mean, it does change your mindset about things, you know. But look what comes out of it. How beautiful. Don't be afraid of thinking new ways of thinking, new mindsets. You know, we sometimes we can fool ourselves and thinking things are a certain way, and we go through life and we just know that that's the way things are. And I'm speaking kind of vaguely right now, but it being a general reading, I guess, a collective reading, I guess, maybe that is best. And then a traumatic event happens that changes our life, and it changes our way of thinking, changes our way of seeing the whole world, our whole life. And that's okay. That's a good thing. That's rebirth, right? And we have a beautiful little chickadee outside singing to you. Oh, so you may want to look up what chickadee. Actually, let's just do that real quick. I'm going to look up what the chickadee signifies. Give me just a moment. Adaptability. Joy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chickadees can adapt to different environments and weather conditions. This can symbolize the importance of being flexible and open to change. Seeing or hearing chickadees can be a reminder to focus on the small moments of happiness. My goodness, and that brings us back to Perpetua here. you know, it said that she's not noticing that, I believe it's a magpie, is holding a golden ring. She's not seeing that cute little bird there. You know, maybe right now, wow, there is, you know, like attracts like, like energy attracts like. I love birds. There are birds. Oh, there are birds. So many birds in your reading. I just noticed that. Look at all these birds. A bird in every single reading. Maybe getting out in nature, looking at the beauty of nature. Maybe it's looking at the birds. It is a place for you to find happiness in the moment right now. And I feel like that is our guidance. That is our guidance right there. Thank you, my angels. Thank you. Your guidance right now is to look for the moments of happiness. You can look at what happened to heal your grief, or not to heal your grief, because grief never goes away, but it changes the way it looks. But there is healing that has to happen, right? There is healing that has to occur. But you can't stay in that. You have to look for the beauty around you and for the things to be thankful for, to get you out of this coldness, this aloneness. It's okay to withdraw, to heal, but don't stay there. Don't stay in the darkness. Look at all the beauty that's ahead of you. So much beauty. So much beauty. So, find things. Find the little things in your life. The little blessings. They're there if you look for them. But if you look for this, you'll find that. If you look for this, you will find it. It's up to you, my love. And this doesn't diminish, this in your future doesn't diminish the love and happiness that you had before. And I want to speak on guilt. You shouldn't feel guilty for having this happiness afterward. Your loved one wouldn't want that. Your loved one is rooting for you. They want this for you, and so do I. I want you to have peace. I want you to have blessings. Your soul longs for it. It's up to you. One step at a time. And you can begin by looking for the things to be grateful for. They are there. They are there. And just know and trust and have faith. There is healing. With your new mindset, new ways of thinking, new ways of seeing the world, and beautiful community ahead. Beautiful happiness. Set for life. Look at all the pentacles. Blessings are in your future. As long as you don't stay here. That's what I have for you, my love. Thank you for being here. You know, I want to look up Moonstone real quick. I meant to do that. I can't remember what Moonstone stands for, but I keep looking at the stone. So let's emotional balance, I think, yes, and new beginnings. Transformation. That's what I'm getting for you from this moonstone. As far as the emotional balance goes, I believe that's not staying in this mode right here, right? It's knowing it's okay to go here. It's safe to go here. It's safe to go here to heal, but you don't stay here, because life is going to be so beautiful. Trust and believe. Okay? So I trust that and hope that this reading was a blessing and is for your highest and greatest good. And I hope that you will join me next time for the next reading. Thank you. Hi, Pile 3. So you chose this card, Kamala, she who emerges, enlightenment, mindfulness, rise up. We have this girl that kind of looks like she's rising up out of possibly the swamp. We've got Lotus, possibly. We'll read what this card means here. First, I want to go ahead and reveal your other oracle cards. You also chose the obsidian. Put that here. Let's see what your other oracle cards are. We've got security. Oh, we have abundance. Beautiful card. We have focus. Put that here. And we have key. All right. Getting a few things here, but I'm going to go ahead and read what Kamala means. So, Kamala, she who emerges, is the physical embodiment of the lotus. With her feet sunk firmly in the mud, she rises up, clean and pure. From her hands, the lotus blossom tumbles back into the muck, where it will regenerate once again. Kamala's gaze is on the flower held aloft in her hands. In the lesson of mindfulness, we learn to give our complete focus to one thing at a time. That's funny. That's great. Her enlightenment comes when Kamala realizes that, like the lotus in her hand, she too will eventually return to the womb of the earth. Living a thoughtful life takes full engagement of self. The message of this card is to become present. The future and the past are neither here nor there. Imagine yourself to be a sacred lotus rising from the mud. Know the value of your growth as you emerge into the person you are meant to be. Worrying about what is to come withers you. Regret over what has been diminishes you. Open to being born into this moment. Follow a deep breath into your body. Feel how the air permeates your being. Enlightenment comes as you become known to this present moment. And it has some question prompts here. How do I feel right now? What is the value to me of being present? How can I cultivate more mindfulness? Well, my goodness. I do see some things here, some similarities. Goodness, okay. I'm just going to say what I'm feeling right now, and then we'll see what the tarot says later. But I do think the key is being present here, focusing on the moment, living from your heart space. And I don't really get security from this card. This card is a cave here, going within, being present, being present within, knowing that you are living a life knowing that your true self is inside. The observer, as they say, your spirit, your soul. And that the 3D, the outer world, is what comes from within, as within, so without. So living a life from the inside, from your higher self, your spirit, your soul, from your authentic self, we'll put it that way. Focusing on that, focusing on being in the present moment, not worrying about the future, clinging to the past or worrying about past mistakes. That's the key. That's the key. That's the key to abundance. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angel guides, what message do you have for pile 3 right now? What is the message that's important for pile 3 to know at this particular time? What does pile 3 need to know right now? All right. All right. Angel guides, what does pile 3 need to know right now? What is your message? Oh my goodness. You couldn't write it. So, I love it. Thank you. Thank you, angels. The Hermit card is a card of inner reflection. It's a card of inner wisdom, finding your guide within. Oh, how beautiful. It's also a card of contemplation, meditation, and meditation is going within. Speaking with that inner guide, it's quieting all the outside world, quieting the ego, the mind, because you are not your mind. And it's going within to find and speak to your inner guide. Ugh, oh my goodness. That is the key. It's beautiful. What else, my angel guides? What else do you have for pile 3? What is your message for pile 3 right now? Perhaps you're doing this right now, and if so, you're on the right path. You know, I think your guides, they really want you to seek them out more. The 3 of Cups can be about friendships, like abundance and community. Could even be closeness with siblings. It's also a card of communication. It's a card of soul contracts. And I feel like your guides are really calling you to go within so they can help guide you better. Let's see what else we have here. If you didn't listen to the whole front, I don't take cards that flip over unless my guides tell me to. Right now, they just have me reading from cards that fall out. And we trust that that's the right thing to do, right? We trust what our guides tell us to do. Beautiful. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Maybe you have a new guide that's coming in. Ace of Cups is about, it's a card of new connections. It can be about love, new love, romantic relationships. It's a card of friendship. It's also can be a heart awakening. I am seeing this heart over here. Could also be about self-love. It's also about oneness. I mean, what a beautiful reading. This is my spiritual group right here for sure. I believe that your guides definitely want you to go in, connect more with them and your authentic self, your higher self. And I believe they want this heart expansion to occur, to come from a place of love. If self-love is something that you struggle with, I definitely see them wanting you to work on that. Focus on the heart space. Let's see what else we've got here. Guys, what message do you have for pile 3? What message is for pile 3? Okay, let's see. Temperance. Beautiful. Just diving into this energy here. I mean, this card can be about meditation. It's also a card of alchemy, blending energies. A card of harmony and balance, balance of masculine and feminine energies within the self. It's a card of purpose. These are very spiritual cards here. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. Or the angels, rather. Angel guides. What else does pile 3 need to know? All right. Ooh, okay. Well, the Knight of Cups, seeking connection. Are you not... I have a feeling you're not spending the time that you need. I feel like you are my spiritual pile, but are you not taking the time that you need to to go within. I feel like your guides are really, I mean, the Nine of Cups is a card of like a classic romantic, a passionate soul, artistic tendencies. It could be a card about creativity. It's also a card of missing the signs. It's a card about seeking connection. Yeah, I really feel like you need to fill yourself up with self-love. Number one. Number two, I feel like you really need to go within, connect with your guides, because they are really wanting that. They want to help you. And right now, are you focused on a lot of stuff that's going on the outside? You got too much going on right now. Too much maybe going on in your world. So you're missing out on a little bit of abundance that you could be having if you would go inwardly, connect with your guides so that they can guide you, because that's what they're here to do. And you do that by meditating. And you work on your self-love so that you can come into everything from a place of love, from a place of your heart space. That is the key to living a life of abundance. That's the key. You know, I see she who emerges. You cannot emerge if you don't have self-love. That's how you approach everything in your life. If you don't have self-love, that's as within, so without. Once you have that self-love, look what can bloom from that. Spirit guides, our angel guides, what else do you have for my pal 3, please? What is your message for pal 3? Oh, look at that. 6 of Cups. Reconnecting with people from the past. Maybe there are some loved ones, some ancestors or loved ones that are wanting to reach out to you, or maybe are sending you signs and synchronicities that you're missing out on. Yeah, this is a card about nostalgia, reconnecting with people from the past, and it could be, you know, obviously in life, in the 3D, but sometimes it can be about loved ones who've passed on. And I'm just getting that theme here. And the only way to do that is to be in the present moment, go within, and connect. I mean, I think that's the theme here. Anything else, angel guides? Okay, we've got the 4 of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing a couple of things from this card. So the Four of Pentacles can be about stability. It could be about generosity, helping others. Could also be on the shadow side of holding on, holding on too tightly to the things that you have, hoarding, coveting, lack mentality, a need to be more charitable. But in your case, it can also mean these things, and I think so in your case that it's about accepting your worth, which goes in with the self-love, self-worth, knowing that you are worthy. You're worthy of abundance. Knowing your true power is your authentic self. Knowing how beautiful your authentic self is. It also can be being in the flow with the universe. Maybe you've got all this other stuff going on outwardly in the outer world, outside of this cave, the inner self. That's why I keep saying outer world, meaning outside of you. And it's speaking more loudly. It's speaking so loudly you can't hear what's going on the inside. You can't see the signs. Maybe you're trying to control because it's kind of chaotic out here. It's possible. I think you just need to stop. You need to stop. You need to pause. Breathe. Be in the moment. Look at her. That's what she looks like she's doing. Look, she's removed herself. Oh, angels, thank you. She's removed herself from, what we could consider the city, the chaos, the people. She's removed herself. She's taken a moment to stop and breathe and go within. That is your message today. I mean, it's everywhere, right? It's everywhere in this reading. And self-love, I feel, is everywhere in this reading. Maybe you're working so hard on the outside to get to the abundance that you want, but your guides are telling you it comes from within. And you need to have that balance of outer and inner worlds. And I think it's a little out of balance right now because they really want you to take the time to go within. Remember who you are. Remember your authentic self. Have self-love for that person that you are. Know your worth. You are worthy of abundance. It will come, but it comes out of a place of love. Stop, breathe, focus on the present moment. Go within, speak to your guides, see what they're wanting to show you. Speak to your loved ones that want to have a message for you or trying to get your attention. Because out of all of that will flow abundance. That's the key. So that is your message. That's what I see for you. I mean, you've got your obsidian here. That's protection. They're here to help protect you and guide you, but I also see that as you need to protect your time. You need to make it a priority to separate yourself from the outer world and go within. You've got to protect that time. It's important. I mean, it's very important. They've got some things they want to work on you with. They want to guide you. They want you to connect with them. They love you. that's what I have for you, pile 3. I trust that this will bless you and help guide you for your highest and greatest good. And I'd love to have you here for another reading. If you'd like to join me the next time, I'd be happy for you to let me know if this resonated to help me as my new, I shouldn't say new, but reading for people on this platform. I would appreciate it. And if you'd like to subscribe and join me in the future, I would love to have you be a part of the community. So thank you, and I hope you have a beautiful day.